in Virginia at Work. We're discussing onboarding in companies. Joining us now, Lynda McNutt Foster, the CEO of Cortex Leadership Consulting. I understand you just got back from Scottsdale, Arizona. Tell us about that trip.
Yeah, what an awful trip to actually go where it's beautiful and sunny. I ran in my shorts for 3 days, but it was...
Rub it in, please, rub it in.
There's an international conference for TTI, Success Insights. I got to meet some cool authors that we're going to be bringing you brand new stories on. In fact, I just already put up a podcast that I did with Dr. Ron. We've had him in the show, on the show before. He's a brain researcher. Yeah. So, you know, when you take one of the assessments, DISC or motivators from TTI, you go, oh my gosh, there are only 50 questions, and how did you know me so well? So we actually interviewed the guy and said, how do you know us so well? And he talked about the science of that. And then we're also going to bring you a story about introverts.
Oh.
So yeah. What's the difference between shyness and introversion and leadership and things like that?
That'd be interesting.
It's going to be really cool, yeah.
So we're also really excited this morning, though, because we have a special guest, first TV appearance, I think.
First time.
For this new position. Tell us what we have going on here.
We have CEO Chris Perkins of Harmony Senior Services, and we're really excited to reintroduce him to the public. You might remember Chris because he was the chief of police. So he was on TV for very different circumstances than what we're bringing him on TV for this morning. So welcome.
Oh, my pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's exciting to speak with you this morning. Tell us what it's been like for you as a new CEO going through this onboarding process.
I think the most difficult thing that I've had to overcome is the sheer rate at which we're hiring employees right now, and then the geography. We're stretched over about 8 states. And getting used to that, because I'm used to 43 square miles here in the city of Roanoke, and getting used to that and developing those lines of communication to make sure that employees were able to reach them in a very meaningful way over such great distance. That's been the most difficult part.
And we were talking a little bit during the break before we came on. New position, got it in August. What would be some advice for you that you would give another new CEO kind of in your place to maybe help them?
Breathe.
Deep cleansing breath.
Absolutely. No, one of the things that I wanted to do was achieve clarity very quickly. Open those lines of communication, set those expectations. I think that's been the biggest help for me when you're dealing with you know, such a large area. And you know, we've added, starting in July, we will add by April 700 employees. And so keeping those lines of communication open, providing that clarity, because a lot of times when people lack clarity, they become reactive, and we want very proactive employees in the business that we're in.
And now you're going to be continuing this discussion. You have a lot of great topics on our website. Tell us what we can look forward to.
Yeah, we have a lot of reference material for people about onboarding. I work with Chris at the city, and when he got the CEO position, he said, can you come in and train all my leaders so we can really nail this culture thing? So Becky did a fantastic story last night that's online and with lots of references about your first 90 days. How do you onboard well if you're an organization or a new CEO, executive, or, you know, any position in a company.
Do you discuss some of the topics you went over with Chris as well?
Yeah, yep, everything's online on virginiafirst.com, Virginia at Work.
Sounds great. Congratulations, Chris. Thank you both for being with us this morning. Stick with us, everyone. Sports is coming up on Good Day Virginia in 2 minutes.